Hello, and thanks for tuning in to Washington Exec's Veterans Day series, where we're speaking with some of the most innovative companies in GovCon about how they recognize this federal holiday and support veterans throughout the year. Today, I'm delighted to be speaking with John Duvall, who is a veteran himself. He now works at Noblis, leading the Digital Transformation Solutions Center of Excellence. John, thank you for coming on and tell me a little bit more about what you do.
Well, thank you for having me. And yes, you said I do lead the Digital Transformation Center of Excellence for Noblis. And so through that effort, we're able to just reimagine current business processes and strategies and really help our customers and even internally in Noblis use digital technologies in order to improve outcomes, increase our efficiency, and then really stoke that spirit of innovation as we're creating new solutions for different problem sets.
Fantastic. So tell me more about your personal and professional connection to the veteran community and why supporting veterans is so important to you.
Well, my personal connection to the veteran community stems from my 20 years of service. So I did have the opportunity to serve in the Navy for 20 years. I call it recently retired, but in 2009, I retired. I had an opportunity to serve on many different platforms and retired out of a float training group where I had the opportunity to train unit level training for all the surface ships in the Navy. So that was a very, good way to end my Navy career. And as I left my military service, I was looking for an opportunity where I could continue to serve the military. And so working with Noblis because of our mission, always looking to work towards the public good and doing things for the best of reasons, I was able to keep working in support of our warfighters.
Well, thank you for your service. Tell me more about how Noblesse recognizes and supports the veteran community throughout the year and the role that you play in these efforts.
Right. So we have a lot of different opportunities throughout the year in which we're able to recognize our veterans. So one really cool series that we do is called Warrior Wednesdays, where we're able to videotape and interview different veterans that work at Noblis and let them really share their military experience with the rest of the community. So that's always very interesting. And then from that, you can just encourage people that have served in the military to look at opportunities in companies like Noblis that really have a great, hire our veterans programs where we really love to bring our veterans in because of the expertise they have in their prior service and then allows them to continue to support that mission as they join our company. Another very important thing that we have inside of the company is what we call our military and veteran focused employee resource group. And so the key thing there is as people are making that transition, we always want to be sharing resources, opportunities where people are able to connect, engage, and host different events that allow us to kind of share our story, learn from each other, and then just make the maximum benefit of being able to understand those resources that are available to us in our transition.
Now, as far as the company's veterans hiring initiatives, how have those efforts made a difference for the company and its mission and outcomes?
It's great. When I was in the military, I was always thinking, I'll never be a scientist. But now that I'm part of Noblis, I get to work with a large group of wonderful scientists, and they're all focused on different areas that really impact the military services today. So by hiring our veterans, we're allowing them to continue missions and be able to collaborate and work with some of our top minds in different science areas. And so having that context of all these different solutions and capabilities that we're generating and understanding how that might apply to the military mission is very critical. So hiring our heroes and being, Noblis is one of the top veteran friendly companies that's been recognized in Military Times. We're in the U.S. Veterans Magazine as well. So we're just very proud of our ability to be able to offer another option for veterans where they can continue to serve their country.
Wonderful. John, we know so many GovCon companies employ a large percentage of veterans. Noblis is one of them. Why is it important to you, to your company, to continue recognizing veterans all year round, not just on Veterans Day?
Yes, again, I would say that we're proud to say that about 30% of the employees at Noblis have had prior military experience. And so for those that serve, that take a portion of their life to just commit themselves to service to our country, that's extremely important. When I decided to join, it was because I had that service ethos instilled into me from my family. So my dad was in the Air Force for 20 years. My uncle was in the Army. My father-in-law was in the Marine Corps. My great-grandfather served in the Navy, which I was very proud of in World War II. And one of the earliest memories I had was of him holding colors in the morning and raising the American flag and saluting that flag. So Nobles just continues on with that service ethos. Just like the Navy, it says honor, courage, and commitment. We're a very ethical company. We love our veterans. We love to give them the opportunity to continue to serve. And then we love to recognize them throughout the year and just keep them involved, not only within our company, within the community, and then encouraging our young people too to serve in the military and then look for great opportunities afterwards in which they can continue their service.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for coming on and talking.
Thank you very much. Appreciate the opportunity.